Hello guys, this is Car. Welcome to today's video where we have the pleasure of watching Ayman driving his mighty IS-7 tank he bought just recently. 15th game this is, so let's see how he manages to deal with this beast of the tank IS-7, who is one of the two top tier Russia heavy tanks. The other one is driven by BoboBoban, the IS-4, who is in Platoon with Ayman together with Vlasta, who is driving the Death Star. So we are on Airfield map, and there is only one good thing you can say about matchmake when you look at it. There is no RT. Apart from that, everything is wrong. The enemy team has two more top tier tanks, two more TDs, Czech Panzer E100, T110 E4, big two nasty guns. And also they got Mouse, they got E100, so they got material advantage, let's say it this way, in the machines, and they also had quite a huge hit point advantage. I estimated like to be like 3,000 at least, which is really never good thing if you down by so many HP, because you need to shoot your enemies so many more times. Looks the game starts quite well for them despite the matchmaking. Czech Panzer on the left side of the map, on the south side of the map, kills the Bulldog, the enemy Bulldog. You never want to get a one shot in scout in game like this. As a scout, you try to provide a vision and keep your hit points to the end of the game, so where you can find those weakened tanks, especially in tank like Bulldog with just 1,500 hit points clip potential. You find the wounded enemy tank which is alone and just circle him to death. Yeah, and while I'm discussing the Bulldog clip potential, E100 appears, tracks Ayman. Ayman doesn't miss his shot, tracks him back. E100 uses repair, Vrasta tracks him again, and Ayman hits him one more time, and here is a misplay by Ayman. If you look at the situation, here's a big peak of the rock where you could hide your overpaid in IS-7, and this is the only place where the E100 can pen you if you just face him like this. And if he was trying to get close to this mountain, E100 might not have the gun depression to shoot there, or even a phase hack, because if you face a tank like E100, you want to be sure that for each hit you receive from him, you plant at least two more to him. And if you're driving fast reloading tanks like E5, you might be even to squeeze 3 shots if you are lucky between his reloads. So yeah, you really want to be able to return damage and not get hit by this gigantic 150mm gun for no return. So I think that this is not the correct play. Yeah, and E100 punishes him off snapshot, tracks, rolls quite high, and Ayman doesn't want to spend his repair kit so early in the game, doesn't get the return shot. So it looks like that Ayman is still bothered by that 3090, and frankly I would be also, because that stuff, that little Frenchy bugger with his autoloader, I think he has a 6 shots, 240 alpha. If he can get you to the side, that will hurt. And you can see he is aiming for Boban, but back to the Ayman, who plants a nice snapshot to the side of E100, just under the turret, bouncing shots. So now the E100 is left on fraction of hit points, 700 hit points. That's nothing you want to work with in E100, especially when the game is just begun. And here a bit of misplay by AMX, but doesn't get punished for that. Looks like Ayman didn't expect him to come up so far behind the rock, aimed just to the edge of the rock and detract him. But the good news is now we know the 3090 doesn't have the repair kit. Meanwhile, the enemy team pulls the score back. They are up by 1 tank now. And another misplay by 3090, but Ayman missed the shot between the turret and the track, so a bit unlucky again. Yeah, down by 2 tanks now. And looks like the majority of team is having meeting here. So let me pause this a bit, because there is something I would like to tell you. This Leopard here, it's a fast, medium tank. I know it's slightly armored, but it has good gun depression, good camo rating, nice gun. And he is back here, so that means effectively, yeah, he can still shoot here, but that's like, I don't know, 600 meters. And with tanks like Czech Panzer being there, you really need to aim for weak spots, or at least the bottom of the tank. So if he was up here at this location, as is his counterpart, the Object 140, he could do way more damage, because you can shoot far to this south part, you can shoot tanks which are down here. You can support your team more, I feel, from this position than from that position, especially when there are no RTs. There are quite a lot of bushes you can hide behind. You have this rock to cover you from this the tanks which could be shooting back at you. Yeah, so I don't really feel this is a strong play. And this T95, I don't have the XVM on, so I can't tell how experienced it is, but this is not a good play in T95. I know that there are tanks with big armor and guns meeting up here, but when there is no RT, use that pieced front armor of the T1 of the T95. Stay in the base, use those smaller rocks which can cover your side, stick up just your front and your gun. And in the map like Airfield, when there is a big chance there will be tank, especially when there is no RT, big chance there will be tank up here. Down here you can shoot them from this area where the Death Star is. You can cover this area, you can cover the balcony, you can cover this middle road. And if the enemy would be able to push through this side, you can just move like 50 meters and you can shoot them from here before they can cross this field. Yeah, so instead of wasting like it's 4 minutes into the game and he will be driving here like 1, maybe 2 more minutes, he could be using his gun already on these targets or this target. So that's 2 quite misplays. And yeah, don't do that, guys. If you have the medium, if you have fast medium, try to get to this location, because from there you can really dominate the beginning of the game and even the late game. And when you have tank like T95 and there is no RT, there is no reason for you to like move from the base when there is a nice vision from the base to almost half of the map. Okay, so let's continue. Enough of me complaining about how bad those 2 guys played that. Okay, so looks like Boban meanwhile hit the E100 one more time, because yeah, he's on 200 hit points, so he's one shot to almost anything in the game. Yeah, literally everything in the game, so that's good news for our team. And the scores are 2-4. Looks like Ayman is trying to get a vision in the middle, and Vlasta decides he got nothing from there, so he moves here and he goes support the middle. Yeah, and that's a completely different story than the medium, because as a medium you are fast firing tank who can really use his gun from short ranges. You can really work that well with huge TDs, especially with Death Star who is firing hash, so each hit is guaranteed some damage. This position it's really OP, so really TD nothing, no problem while TDs are here. With mediums I don't really like that play, especially in circumstances like this. You are a top tier tank and you are camping, you are the, yeah, he is like most hidden tank from his team, so not a good play. Okay, so how they will handle it? Oh, nice peek by Ayman. Didn't drive recklessly behind the corner, that would for sure hurt. And looks like The AMX didn't get his lesson, he pays for it and he burns quite nice. Wow. Almost 900 damage. He burned like for 400. Looks like he doesn't have the fire extinguisher or was quite slow on it. Yeah, and Vlasta scores his first victim. Pulling score back from 2-7 to 3-7. Nice kill by 3090. 3 tanks to go. And nice work by Boban, finishing the E100, taking valuable target. And looks like Ayman is quite, I don't know, confused here, how to say it. He drives a bit his tank quite brainless and gets punished by T-34 for that. That was not really good way how to handle this situation. So let's see if he can bring it back, do something good in the game, continue where he where he began. And the T-34 hits Boban also. So the Jack Panzer coming for the T-95. Side shot, nice hit and nice roll, almost 600 damage. That was really nice. So it looks like the Jack Panzer decides to go for those 2 heavy tanks. But no. In this situation, that's not good for him. Tanks from 2 sides, no way to hide. 2 more shots, 1 more. And thank you for angling like that, so it's easier for me to penetrate, says Ayman. A nice map awareness. Sees the object rushing for the lone T-32. T-32 hits him once. Object wiggles, gets hit by Ayman. Return should bounce. And looks like the object, it's a bit confused. Sitting like duck in front of the IS-7, not a good way. And Vlasta, nice shot, finishing off Object 140, who could be really dangerous in late game. Looks like Boban goes up the hill and gets hit by both tanks, E4 and T-34. Reduced by 1200 hit points in fraction of seconds. So let's recap the situation. Almost at 3090 behind the rock. Mouse, we don't know where he is, was last time spotted here, probably going all the way around here. Jack Panzer on the middle, T-34 up here, E4 is down there, and we don't know where the Death Star is. Right, there is a Death Star which was not spotted for first 7 minutes. Looks like the E4 makes a mistake, but Ayman rushes the shot. Yeah, that should have been kill. He should have aimed a bit more carefully for the commander hatch. So how they will handle this situation? Down by 2 tanks. It doesn't look so bad. Problem is they are one shot to both Death Star and Jack Panzer. And you really don't want to be firing hash in Death Star at this situation. You want to have AP loaded if possible. Because that's a guaranteed kill if penetrating. Nice shot by Vlasta, reducing the Jack Panzer to 500 hit points. Now he should be one shot to Ayman in most of, like 50-50, and to Boban 3 out of 10 maybe. So that really good job. So how they will deal with this T-34? Oh, now here is a Death Star. Looks like he got hit by some blind shot. And nice hit by Ayman, using the Boban's bait to kill the T-34. So how they will deal with these 3 dangerous TDs? The Mouse and the AMX. And looks like the Leopard goes for it. We can see some, oh, a nice awareness by Ayman. He got spotted by E4 and moves quick enough not to give him the shot to side of his tank or back of his tank. That could be an engine fire and that would not end really well for him. Yeah, and Leopard, heroically as he came, he is vanished. And we know where the Mouse is. capping, but Vlasta will be there in time. There is no way Mouse can win this by cap. That's really big misplay by the Mouse. He drove there like 2 minutes, putting his gun out of the... But E4 comes for Boban. Iman misses, but luckily the E4 bounces and Boban finishing him off. Vlasta exchanges shot with Mouse, kills him, that's good. 3 versus 2 in the game where it was down by 5 tanks at one point. So now they have to be careful just not to get hit when there is anyone else in the range of the enemy tank. Yeah, because those two nasty guns got quite high reload, so if they fire, they should be able to finish them. Meanwhile, okay, so looks like Boban is taking control of that star, and Vlasta goes to the edge of the map, of the village, to spot the Czech Panzer. And looks like the Czech Panzer was going probably up to this place, or even trying to get to the base. I don't know. But now when Ayman knows that that star is under control by Boban, he goes for the Czech Panzer and he sees his sight, and no, he underestimates the slope and slides down. Czech Panzer tries to angle, doesn't work. And nice roll. All this RNG and miss shot, unlucky miss shot at the beginning, all that pays off. First by killing that 3090, and by setting on fire, and now with this a bit above roll against the Czech Panzer, and now it's easy job. Find the last remaining tank, finish him, regroup, don't go one by one, because this is a common mistake, especially on public when the guys are not communicating well. They are 3 on 1, they are all significantly low on HP, and there is a big gun against them, and they go one by one and allowing him to reload. Yeah, that's not going to happen here. You know that, guys, right? Okay, so looks like the Boban and Vlasta trying to finish him or close to him from this angle, and Ayman goes to check the retreat way so they don't chase him forever. There are 2 minutes left into the game, so they need to be quite quick about this. Okay, so looks like the Death Star doesn't want to go away. Like he knew there was Ayman waiting for him to come. So now it's just the question if Vlasta can get his top gun, or if they will decide to give Boban the third kill for the brothers in arms. Which is quite nice medal in tier 10 games. In 3 tanks platoon means at least 9 kills, right? So Ayman goes up the slope and hits the Death Star to the side. Maybe he could go for tracks, but I think he wanted to be sure that he damages him. Boban slides down, hits him once. Boban's Ayman is aimed and loaded, but looks like, yeah, brothers in arms it is. Good choice, good choice. Okay, so this is it. 11 kills. I think quite nice carry. Let's see some post-game stats. Okay, guys, so here are the stats. Ace tanker for for Ayman. I think it was ace tanker for Boban also. High caliber medal and brothers in arms. High caliber for almost 6000 damage. Quite nice accuracy. 2 shots. I think those were the unlucky misses for the one was missed for 4090 and one was missed on that E4, I believe. Yeah, so right, it happens. So sorted by damage, a really hard carry. You can see they got almost 16,000, like 15,500 damage between them. Together with this Czech Panzer, they outscored the rest of the team like 5 times, maybe even more. Really good game by this Czech Panzer. He was probably the only one who was doing some damage on the left side. I mean some big damage, because this is like 1 or 2 shots by each tank, and that's not really good. So pretty hard carry by this platoon. It said that it couldn't get one more kill for the crucial contribution, but you can't get it all, right? So some detailed report. We can see he managed to get some nice profit, even his Iman is not using the premium account right now. His armor held pretty nice, 1800 block. I think that's solid. That's solid. Okay. He didn't receive too many shots. Hit just 5 times, but he bounces where it was needed, especially against the E100. Okay, so this is it. Did you like the game? Uh, what do you think about the IS-7? It's pretty beast tank, I believe. I can't wait to get my hands on one. So yeah, let me know in the comments and about the game at all, or generally. Do you like the way they approached the game? The slow pace, taking the time, choosing the encounters, and picking the targets one by one, prioritizing the tanks, the E100, T-34, the low HP ones? Or do you think they should have played it a bit more aggressively at their position and don't allow the enemy team to take complete dominance in the middle of the map? So yeah, thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments if you have some tanks you would like to see in the replays in the future.